Cancers, you are in for a whirlwind ride. I'm not sure what you all have been manifesting or what's already been coming through with Pisces season, given it's a fellow water sign, given that Jupiter is there expanding everything, but a lot is coming through and was coming through when I was channeling. So first things first, I do think that calming your mind, meditating longer, taking time to be still is going to be very beneficial. I just saw an open flame, this figure just contemplating, meditating, breathing. But it's almost this energy too, when they were meditating and being in that moment of stillness, that they were really channeling their passions, their ambitions, what gets them excited. It instantly flashed to this energy of dueling and sword fighting, kind of like iron sharpens iron, really getting out there. Some of you might just want to move your body more, or working out more, or just getting this energy out. It's like you wanted to move, but it's the universe, it's like you need to be still to channel what it is you want, and then take that inspired action once you know exactly what it is. It's kind of like, you know, when a cat is getting ready to pounce and it's so still, and it sees like the mouse and it just pounces right away. That was the energy that's coming through. And this kind of like hard and fast energy that was coming through, which could manifest in more ways than one, was definitely a vibe, especially with the cards that I pulled. And the energy too of this whirlwind type energy, it's like, I think you're gonna be going on a ride or a trip, or things are just gonna feel like everything is happening at once. It may also just feel like when it rains, it pours. And like I said, we have the sun, we have Jupiter, we have Neptune, all currently in Pisces. Mercury will enter Pisces on the 10th of March. We have the new moon in Pisces on the 2nd of March, conjunct Jupiter. Like, there's just so much benevolent energy available to everyone, but especially water signs, because they're going to make those nice trine-based aspects, astrologically speaking. So this is not a season to allow yourself to get distracted, or maybe just trying to do everything for everyone else. Like, what do you want? Like that scene from The Notebook when Ryan Gosling is just shouting at Rachel McAdams, what do you want? Channeling that, envisioning that, and then taking inspired action, because this is all going to happen very fast. And please take advantage of that new moon in Pisces happening on the 2nd of March. It's one of the most auspicious new moons of the year. And that might even just be a time to be still, to tune in, to see what you are wanting, to cultivate, to manifest, or even just receive those intuitive hits, right? Of course, dominant water energy brings in that intuitive prowess. And if you're wanting an additional resource to help facilitate that, our Pisces New Moon Workshop is available on our website, okay? Beautiful. So let's look at these cards that I pulled. I'm gonna reveal all 6, and then we're gonna break it down. The Tower, with the 8 of Wands, hard and fast whirlwind energy here. And then we have the 3 of Wands with the Queen of Cups, the Temperance, and the Lovers. So for me, and I'm using the Steel Wizard tarot deck, which has some nice symbolization. There's some additional major arcana here, and I just felt called to use it this go around. So the Tower and the 8 of Wands, things are going to be happening quickly. And I think that's probably why the universe told me to relay that message of we need to be still to understand where we are going, where we want to go, not allowing all the external frenetic noise to distract us. There's also this energy too of like, why are we waiting? If you know that you're wanting to do something, once you get that intuitive hit, take the inspired action. Like I said, around that Pisces new moon, I'm sure something is going to hit, or something is going to be very clear. And so whether that's posting more content, starting a TikTok, a YouTube, going and starting a podcast as examples, or putting yourself out there more if you're feeling like you want to cultivate more love, you're all going to intuitively know what that means for you. But there's something that's coming through, and we're letting go and having that Tower moment. And it may happen for you where you're not pursuing a passion, and then something is going to strike and you're like, oh, it's time. This is going to happen. And with that 3 of Wands as well, this is really asking yourself too, maybe I need to put in a little bit more time to ask myself where I'm wanting to go. Where does that next destination look like? Where am I feeling called to go? And maybe it might not be exactly what you had envisioned or planned. And this is a time too that if you can take time to be still, to be contemplative, to meditate, to channel for yourself, to visualize that new adventure, then it's likely to come through. Also, this is interesting too, because normally the Three of Wands in the Rider-Waite deck is just an individual being contemplative and looking out. But we can see here that the individual is reaching out for someone wanting to bring them along. So that could also be an energy too, that you're wanting to expand right now or bring on more people, more opportunity, and do it together with someone. Or even Cancers asking for help in getting maybe more clear or channeling your energy productively. So this is just something I want you to sit with and see, am I wanting to do this alone? Or am I feeling called to ask other people to come along for the ride? And this is also something too of, and they're not touching hands yet, which I think is interesting in this card. It's like reaching out, but also too, it's like you can't pull other people along with you. You can't just keep like pulling and pulling and pulling and helping everyone else up while not looking for it. It's like that boat is coming in. So are you going to take the opportunity, or are you going to keep on putting other people first or wanting to make sure that they're taken care of before we expand upon ourselves? And that could also be with the Tower moment too. It's like things are going to be happening quick. Make sure that your cup is filled first, and that you are prioritizing yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Where do we need to incorporate some more self-care? Where are the relationships that are supporting you just as much as you're supporting them? And I think this is beautiful, this Queen of Cups energy. It's like literally a crab throne with two little seahorse that she is sitting on. People want to be around your energy, Cancer. They are inspired by you. Of course, everyone's going to be asking for your help. But make sure that we are moving forward in a way that we are consistently building ourselves up as well. And that if we are going to bring people along for the ride, that it's aligned, that it makes sense, that you're doing it from an overflowing cup. And this could also just be too, it's like, I need to balance out my energies. As this whirlwind intensity energy is coming, making sure that we're getting enough rest, enough energy. I think that's where this Temperance card is coming into play, of balance, of rest, of patience. And it might strike immediately, and then you're like, oh, now I have all these things to do, and it might be overwhelming. So not feeling like you have to rush the process once you initiate the action or once everything starts falling into place, allowing it to settle and making sure that we're always prioritizing the rest and the divine feminine. This could also be a Sagittarius as well that you get to connect with, or that can help hold space for you, or just kind of add some more levity and adventure onto your plate, of course. Or potentially a Gemini, of course, represented by the Lovers. And potentially looking at your own individual natal chart and seeing the houses that are ruled by Gemini and Sagittarius. That also might be another clue as to what axis or what part of your life needs better balance at this time. But with the Lovers here too as well, it's like I think some of you are going to be really in this beautiful opportunity to expand the love that you currently have, that you are leveling up in all areas of your life to attract greater love, greater harmony, better balance in your life, Cancers. That's always such a big thing that we speak to with the Lovers, of balancing the divine masculine and feminine. And we have two cards here that really represent balance. And so that's what I'm thinking as well, especially when I first started channeling, right? This energy of fire, of movement, of excitement, but then being still, meditating to honor that passion, that excitement. So there's going to be, it seems, a bit of both, where maybe if you've been more lethargic or feeling those energies of melancholy, that you're being called to act and go. And if you've been in the opposite end, where it's been like go, 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 tower moment, expansion, go. It's kind of like Lady Gaga, bus, club, another bus, plane. If you've been in that side of things, maybe balancing that out more with some more rest and self-care. I'm gonna pull two more cards and see what else is coming through. Two more cards, please, for Cancer. I see the month of July popped up and you were just kind of like chilling on a beach, relaxing. So maybe looking ahead to the summer, to your season, and potentially booking a trip or just intuitively feeling called where you could relax. And so you know you have that timeline of like, okay, in a few months, I'm gonna be relaxing. Yeah. The universe is like, yes, a trip would be nice just to get away even for a weekend, to going to like a beach, a trip, a family home, whatever that means for you. And also this kind of like wreath of beautiful like white, I think daisies are what they are. Just like this beautiful wreath of flowers, of just like, yeah, allowing people to adorn you or adorning yourself with this kind of like beauty and luxury and just kind of like peace and tranquility. Yeah, it's kind of like peace and quiet. This is what I deserve. This is what I want. This is going to help me channel my energies more conducively. And also just kind of realizing where maybe that peace and tranquility isn't currently a part of your life, whether it's family, relationships, career, your own home life, whatever that is. It's like, okay, we want to make this a priority, or even just having white flowers in your home as a reminder of like, I'm choosing peace. I'm choosing this time to enjoy beauty and luxury and solitude, to honor myself and everything that I'm doing and where I'm going. And I keep seeing gold and blue kind of fluctuate back and forth, back and forth. So solar plexus, throat chakra, don't be afraid to voice what you want, to claim your worth. Yes. What did I just say? Claiming your worth, knowing your worth. King of Pentacles reversed with evolution. And I feel like over the past few months, this energy that I've been channeling for Cancer during these general Tarotscopes has been knowing what you want, going after that, making sure that you're not settling. It's kind of like knowing to the people around you that might be greedy or not aligned, or that you're like, these people, it's kind of like all that glitters is not gold. Why did I idolize these people? Or why was I chasing this opportunity that was not in alignment? You know, and I mean, this is a beautiful major arcana that's not normally included in the Rider-Waite, but this evolution. How are you transforming? How are you growing? How are you shedding old layers of yourself? And I mean, that goes right back to the very beginning of our reading, right? The Tower and the Eight of Wands. It's probably going to feel up into your season, Cancer, just like death and rebirth, death and rebirth, death and rebirth. And I mean, that's very timely as well, thinking about it, because we've had Venus, Mars, and Pluto all in Capricorn for the past 6 weeks or so, and that would have been opposing any of your Cancer placements, especially if you're a Cancer sun, rising, or moon in those later degrees, 25 to 29 degrees of Cancer. You've probably been feeling like, can I just get a break? Or like, when is this going to get easier? Remembering everything that's taking place. Where are we not honoring our own power and worth and what we stand for, including what we're attracting with individuals or relationships, and knowing that we are evolving and growing. And this kind of theme, words, this has been a theme that I've been seeing with clients and just kind of across the board as we're ending off this energetic year with Pisces, as we're about to enter Aries season, of what are we letting go to bring in new? How are we clearing our vessel energetically to bring in more aligned energy and relationships? What parts of ourself were we holding on to out of scarcity or fear of what was happening in the world, to now honor where we're meant to go, where we're meant to expand, right? The Three of Wands energy. And who's coming along with us, right? So some things to ponder, but remember, we still have some beautiful, excellent opportunities coming in. Balance, rest. Please, Cancers, if you take anything from this reading, I really do think meditation, just being in silence, even if you're not meditating, but just taking that 5, 10, 20 minutes each day to just sit and not be plugged in, or not feeling like you have to be of service or to answer to anyone, to allow these intuitive messages to come through. And that Pisces new moon activation on the 2nd of March, a lot's going to be coming through, especially for water dominant individuals. So please, please, please honor those intuitive hits, know what's coming through, and then you'll be ready to expand and evolve accordingly. Okay? Great. So that is my general reading for this Pisces season. Currently, our books are closed, but I'll be opening them up again in April. If you would like to be on our waiting list in the event that a reading time becomes available, you can go to our website under Contact Us and send us a message. And of course, our Pisces New Moon Workshop is available on our website. If you'd like an additional resource to help you channel and really work with those energies from the moon, that would be great. Ooh, one more message that I just remembered came through, which for those that clicked off early, it's like, keep watching the credits, everyone. But when I was channeling, there was this energy of a figure like reaching for the moon. So some of you might feel, and again, the moon is the ruler of Cancer, we know this, but it can be twofold of you really honoring and reaching out for that like intuitive hit or asking for a message from God, source, universe, your higher self. Or secondly, some of you might also just be better able to work and to focus at night. So really identifying those themes of, I can actually have those times to be still and to concentrate or work out or pursue my passions at night more so than during the day. And then third of all, just go outside and look at the moon and honor her and see what's coming through intuitively, okay? Beautiful. Have a wonderful rest of your Pisces season. Thank you so much for watching, Cancers, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.